So today we're finishing up this ditch. Now, these are nice looking rocks. Good thing glad we kept these. Like I said, later I'll grade this side, make it all nice, and maybe put a little apron alongside with some base rock, so people can get a tire off it when they won't go in the mud. Or anyway, yeah, we should be able to finish this off. I don't know how far we're gonna go. Just probably work to about here, and then later I may just dump a couple bucket loads uniformly down the rest of the way, just to kind of finish it off. I don't know. You can look at that and we can talk about that later. But from here down, there's no problem. There's a nice ditch. It's not washing the road. We're in good shape from here down. So all of a sudden, the storm just blew in. It says we're not going to get any rain till tomorrow night. So we got over 24 hours, but boy, it sure got cold, and these clouds blew in just last hour or so. I called Bacchus this morning and told them to send up Juan, who was doing the strip spraying, so he could finish up. He should be finished today. If not, he might have an hour or two in the morning. But what was going to be just maybe a chance of rain on Thursday and maybe a little more chance on Sunday has turned into what looks like a big storm, a couple weeks worth of rain. So I think we're going to get some water over the next 2 weeks, like inches, which is great. So we need to get everything done, and that spraying especially, get that done today. That way it has one day to kind of soak in, and then the light rain on Wednesday night, Thursday morning will help set it. So that's perfect. So anyway, that's that. He's out there spraying now. He's finished up top, block 6 and 7, and he's finished up the spots he didn't get to on blocks 1, 2, and 3. So I think he'll finish. Anyway, like I say, Jimmy's leaving. He's going to Florida tomorrow, or next day after tomorrow. But today's his last day this week. So that's why I wanted to get this rock done. The roofer's finished. They're gone. I'll show you the roof on the overhang. They finished that, and they put a gutter on the back. As far as the ceiling on the utility room, what I didn't know is their job was to come up, bring a piece of big thick plexiglass, inch thick, and then just kind of cut it and leave it here. And then we were supposed to make brackets, fasten it down, and then seal it all the way around so it doesn't leak. And try not to be too sarcastic, but usually when a roofer comes, the roofers put a roof on and keep it from leaking. But so anyway, catch my breath here while I walk over to the roof. I'll bring a few more loads of rock up. But anyway, we'll get all that cleaned up too tomorrow. I will. Yeah, so these vineyards are all sprayed, strip sprayed. And then you can see the roof, plastic fiberglass roof over there. Turned out nice. And like I said, they put a gutter on the back, so it's not just going to drip onto the ground and create a big place. So that's what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good. Now I asked him about this, and these limbs, when they fall, they're gonna go through that. You know, obviously not a little limb isn't gonna hurt it, but something like this coming down, if it wasn't all right, I mean, this is gonna go through the roof, so we may have to do some repairs on that at some point. Anyway, just to let you know, but it can be done. I asked him about it, and he said it's not, you know, it's not a hard fix. You just take a panel out, put a new one in, pass it in, no big deal. So anyway, like I say, we've got the gutters and then the downspouts, and as soon as I find out the drainage, or look at the drainage plan, I'll tie that into, probably going to be that drain there. I don't know if that's a vent or a drain, but or it might be that one. But anyway, either way, it will plumb it in so the water from the gutter goes out of here and doesn't run down the hill and erode everything. So that, yeah, that looks good. And then I'll go down here and show you the plexiglass. So anyway, I mean, they were going to cut it and then lay it up there. And I mean, and if we wanted to, you know, work right ahead of them, they would have fastened it down. But I told them, forget it. I mean, I'm not going to try to do that and try to work around them. You know, they fasten in, then we got to try to put braces in after it's fastened. So that doesn't make sense. It's just we just be fighting each other. And so anyway, I talked with Robert, and him and I will get this thing in. We're going to put some boards and angle them. And so what I need to know from you, and this is, I'll make another video for that. Forget this. This video is too long. So I'll make another one with my questions about that. But here's the plexiglass. Huge piece. So, inch thick. And so I want to talk to them about, you know, what we paid for and what they actually did. Because all they did is deliver that piece there. The ceiling on the utility room, I don't see how they could charge us for any installation. They could charge us for delivering that piece of plexiglass. I just wanted to forward that information to you. So, and then we can get on those weeds. We have to wait till after the rain now, but it's probably going to be pretty wet out there. But Robert, like I said, he's working on this. He's also, there's some screws missing that hold the roof down. I thought they went through and changed all the screws on all these roofs. I thought they went through and changed them all. But there's a bunch missing up there. Anyway, I bought him a box, and he's going to replace the heads, well, the screws fastened down the roof here, since he's up there. Just makes sense to have him throw those screws in while he's there. And then I haven't even actually been over here since he left. Oh yeah, he's got it in. You can see it. That redwood. You can't see it that well with the gray sky, but it looks really good. And then there's a few more shingles he's got to work on, but I don't know if you heard it. I brought over that bird call thing. It's just sitting here right now. I set it at this corner because the only part of the house that's getting it pretty much, most of it is north facing and east facing. So I set it right here. And I'm just going to put a temporary little piece of conduit up and hang it, and so it can kind of just broadcast. Seems to be working. I mean, I didn't see anything around last night or this morning. So we'll see how that works. And then what else? Oh, just so you know, I forgot to tell you a long time ago, after that one day you came up and there wasn't any firewood, or there was just a little bit, we restocked that in the cast room. There's all kinds of firewood, kindling, newspaper, everything we need for the yurt, for here. I don't want to stack it in here because it's just going to get wet. I don't know how we're going to keep that dry under there, but matter of fact, I may set that. I may take it back down. Obviously, you've seen that because you brought that up, I think, or Jackson did. I don't want to leave that there. It's just going to get soaked. I'll probably take it back down to the cask room. But anyway, just so you know, we got lots of firewood. Plenty of firewood now. And then the plumber hasn't come. I guess Bob, he forgot to call the plumber. So I still don't have all the info, names and numbers of all the contractors. I still haven't got that. So, but there's a problem with the pressure system on the irrigation tank over here. The electrician couldn't figure it out, so we need to get the plumber up here. Or I think it's the pressure switch. Maybe I'll just get one and put it in. If it doesn't work, I'll take it back. But I have a feeling I changed the one down at the house, and that works great now. But there's a well saver type thing on there, and it is kind of complicated, so we'll see. And then I'm feeling much better, not from my my sickness. And I appreciate your thoughts, and I also appreciate you you guys having my back on this stuff. And I won't hesitate to call when I have questions. And I feel much more confident about that I can call you when I have a question. And not that I didn't know that, but so anyway, I'm going to make a video. I have a question about the ceiling in there. And, I'm going to do that, and I'll send that too. Yeah, this system is not working. All that work and it doesn't work, so we need to get that fixed. And I have a punch list. I have a big punch list too. So at the time we get everybody up here and have a meeting with everybody, I can find out exactly who's responsible for what. And I still haven't heard back about the refrigerator. I asked Bob and I didn't even get a response. And that was a week ago. So I know he's been hurt. But I guess I'll send another and remind him. Sounds like nobody wants to take responsibility for that. And I know exactly what happened, so. Anyway, that's it, and I'll start my next video.